I mean, you know, dude, I don't think Islam has a lot of weaknesses. He's never fought someone as long and tall as me. He's not fought someone as fast as me. He's not fought someone who has the distance management, the boxing capabilities, the head movement that I did, but also the takedown defense. He might get me. I hope he does. Because I want to prove to the world that he can. I want to prove to the world that I can get back. I want to prove to the world that I can beat him in his own world. I don't care how long he's trained in that area. I don't care if he's an internationally recognized master of Sambo or not.
Now, one thing Ian Garry keeps promising is fireworks. He's saying he isn't coming into this fight just to survive against Islam Makhachev. He's coming to put on a show. Garry believes his aggressive style and confidence will force the action from the opening bell, and if he stays true to that promise, we could be in for one of the most entertaining title fights of the year. However, Sean O'Malley is also backing Ian Garry to pull off the upset. According to O'Malley, Garry's size, reach, movement, and unwavering confidence make him a nightmare matchup for anyone, even a dominant champion like Islam Makhachev.
Ian versus Islam, but I think Ian gets it done. Ian's that good. He's so big, he's so long, and he's so confident. Ian's a hard matchup. He moves well. Dagestan versus Ireland, this is an epic fight.
Islam probably got 2 fights left. You could call Islam the greatest out there.
Moreover, another big name who believes Ian Garry has a real shot is Merab Dvalishvili. While he acknowledged that Islam Makhachev is the champion with far more experience, Merab still thinks Garry has a genuine chance to pull off the upset. He pointed to Garry's intelligent, calculated striking and said the key to victory will be stuffing Islam's takedowns.
Did you hear the news about Islam fighting Garry?
No.
Who do you think would win that one?
I mean, Islam is champion and he has a lot of experience, but I think young Garry has a chance.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think so. Young Garry has to stop his takedowns, and striking, young Garry is very smart, calculated fighter.
Arman Tsarukyan is firmly on Team Islam. The former title challenger didn't hesitate when asked for his prediction, picking Islam Makhachev to win by submission. Arman praised Islam as the best fighter in the sport right now, saying it's incredibly difficult for anyone to beat him.
Islam's fighting next month against Ian Machado. Garry, who do you got in that fight?
I got Islam.
How?
Submission. Islam right now he's the best, so they're hard to beat him. I gotta rewatch Ian Garry's fight because I don't know him very well. People saying he has a good takedown defense. So I know everything in my division, but I don't know a lot of people in 170.
Colby Covington is also backing Islam Makhachev to retain his title. According to Covington, Islam simply has too many ways to win, pointing to his physical strength and world-class grappling as the biggest reasons he'll come out on top.
Islam or Ian, who are you picking?
I'm picking Islam. Just has too many tools to win. He's just too strong, and his grappling is just going to be undeniable in that cage. He's going to take down that little cuck. He's going to be too busy worried about what his wife's doing with other men to worry about winning a world title. So, I got my money on Islam, and hopefully one day, he'll want to come over to RAF and get beat on the freestyle mat.
Wow. Carlos Prates is also rooting for Ian Garry ahead of his title clash with Islam Makhachev. Although he acknowledged that Islam presents a very tough challenge, Prates believes Garry has the skills to get the job done if he performs at his best.
Yeah, let's do this. I hope he beat Islam. I think it's a really hard fight, of course, but I think he has some skills to beat Islam. Let's go. Let's do this. I will be there watching. The fight gonna be 2 days before my birthday, so I'm gonna ask UFC as a gift or present of birthday, bring me to the fight and let me watch.
Ian Garry isn't intimidated by Islam Makhachev's incredible resume. In fact, he's embracing the challenge. Garry praised Islam as one of the greatest fighters in UFC history, highlighting his dominance across 2 weight classes and historic winning streak. But rather than seeing those achievements as a reason to doubt himself, Garry views them as motivation.
I know how good Islam Makhachev is. I know how talented he is. He's 29-1 in the sport. He's a 2-weight division champion. He's the most successful lightweight champion of all time and had the most lightweight defenses of all time. He is the current welterweight champion of the world. He came up a division and won the title. He is tied for the longest consecutive active win streak in UFC history. And if he wins his next fight against me, he will break the record for the longest consecutive wins. And that's the man I get to fight to prove that I'm the best in the world.
Sounds to me, though, like all of those things are your energy source.
When I beat him, it is undeniable that I am great. I wanted to be a world champion. I wanted to prove I was one of the best in the world. And I have to do that by beating some of the best in the world. So for me, there's no fear.
Israel Adesanya believes Ian Garry has the talent to make this a competitive fight, but he isn't overlooking the mountain standing in front of him. After witnessing Islam Makhachev's commanding performance against Jack Della Maddalena, Adesanya feels the reigning champion is performing at an exceptional level.
Islam fight once a year. Fight Ian Garry. That's going to be a sick fight. Sick fight.
I've seen with Ian Garry, he's a guy that can get it done. Islam is one of the greatest to ever do it in this game. He's dominant in his field, and now he's at welterweight. Against JDM, I thought JDM scrambling would give him problems, but nah, he didn't. Another one of those ones where it's like destiny. A guy like Ian Machado, who's come up, had this dream. He's been saying, I'm the future, and now the future is here. So will he get it done?
Sean Brady sees things very differently. He expects Islam's grappling to completely dictate the fight, arguing that once Makhachev secures a takedown, Garry will be in deep trouble. Brady believes Islam's control and submission game are on another level, suggesting the fight could end quickly if the champion establishes top position.
Ian should get the Islam fight. You think he can beat him?
No. I think Islam will get him down, and I think Islam will probably submit him. Like, if you look where Shavkat had Ian, people can get to him, and if someone like Islam gets to him, it would be a wrong night for Ian. But Ian's very tricky. He's very long, rangy, so I think it'll be a very interesting fight, but ultimately I think Islam will get him down and sub him.
Meanwhile, Georges St-Pierre is expecting a tactical battle rather than an all-out war. The former two-division champion feels Garry's movement and striking give him opportunities on the feet, but he also believes Makhachev's smartest path is to pressure forward, mix in his wrestling, and turn the fight into a grappling battle where he's at his most dangerous.
It seems like he might be fighting Ian Machado Garry in August. What do you make of that matchup?
I think it's going to be a good fight. Ian Garry, it's definitely a tough opponent, very good striker. But Islam, once again, his goal going to be to bring the fight to the ground. If he's able to do that, he's going to have an edge. If Ian Garry is able to keep it on the feet, Ian going to have an edge, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, Islam has the edge in terms of skills because he's more well-rounded. He can do it all. And he, especially with his grappling, he's got an edge in that department. And I think that's what he's going to try to go for.
From my perspective, this fight comes down to whether Ian Garry can consistently keep the action at striking range. Garry has the footwork, reach, and fight IQ to create problems for almost anyone. And if he can stay disciplined behind his jab, mix up his attacks, and avoid getting back to the fence, he'll have moments of success. However, fighting Islam Makhachev is different from fighting almost anyone else because every striking exchange carries the constant threat of a takedown. That pressure alone forces opponents to hesitate, making Islam's striking more effective than it might otherwise be. In the end, I still lean toward Islam Makhachev. His ability to blend striking with elite wrestling and suffocating top control gives him more ways to win over 5 rounds. Garry will likely have his moments on the feet, especially early, but maintaining that pace while defending relentless takedown attempts is an enormous challenge. Unless Garry can produce a near-flawless performance and consistently deny Islam's grappling, I expect the champion to gradually take control of the fight and find a late submission or a clear decision victory. That's it for today's video. So, what are your thoughts on this? Share your thoughts in the comment section and make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video.